Okay, we're back in this other room here, so let's keep going up. Off screen, or in one of those previous battles, Fina did max out her yellow magic, so now she has Electrolin, which is the highest tier of electric magic, which is pretty neat. Again, I fully expect Fina's magic to get maxed out. Aika's magic will probably also get maxed out.
Thankful for our safety.
Vice, though? Vice probably isn't. Gilder probably isn't as well, especially since the first opportunity I have, I will probably do as I usually do and ditch Gilder for Enrique, just because I prefer Enrique. But that's okay. And it's weird because I could have sworn you could do that at this point already. But it's just not giving me the capacity to, which I find odd. Okay, so it's gonna let me continue that way, which makes me think that there might be a dead end if I continue going forward instead. So I'm gonna try that. I did learn that this guy likes to use Drill Nose, and also will die to a single Pirate Wrath, because somehow he managed to get a first strike on me. But that's okay. We'll just shoot him a little bit here, and then on the next turn I'll just Pirate Wrath him and we'll be good. Here we go. Pirate Wrath. And take him out. There we go. Yeah, 4,000 damage. Gotta love it. Vice is very strong. Very, very strong. Why would I ever use magic with him when he has such physical capabilities? Gilder's almost gone up a rank in silver, which is pretty cool. Wow, that's a quick battle. Not a lot of time between those, game. There we go. Oh, actually got Vice up a rank and Gilder up a rank, so that's cool. Probably won't do much with that, but you know, if with any of my companions, or like the rotating companions, if I was going to use magic, it probably would be with Gilder. Although I think I've done magic with Enrique a couple of times as well. Okay, so I can go that way. I can also go up, but I can't go that way. So let's check and see what was up, because I'm gonna bet it's a dead end and hopefully a treasure. Feels weird I have not found any treasure or any Chams yet. Kinda want both of those. Thank you very much. Okay, you know, I should probably heal. Haven't really done that in a hot minute here. There we go. Still didn't quite heal everyone to full, but I'm sure it's fine. Encounter rate is high here, dang, alright. Like, I've been cutting out a lot of these battles, and I think you can see why. The encounter rate in this place is just crazy. Actually, tell you what, since I have first strike here, let's just have everyone focus. Aside from Vice, who will just do a bunch of damage. Then Vice on his next turn can do even more damage, and I can have Gilder finish him off because, let's face it, one Pirate Wrath still won't be enough to finish this guy off. So I should be at 30 now, I think? Yeah. So then I can Pirate Wrath, Guard, and Gunslinger. Or he'll get a terrible bite in. Sure. I think that can fatigue? Well, it didn't do anything, so... Sure, yeah, not quite enough to take him down. But I think this will finish him. Boop, yep, there we go. About as strong as a Pirate Wrath. So that's pretty cool.
That was easy.
Alright. Getting some really good magic. Happy about that. Okay, so... that way's blocked off. I can go this way. I'm curious what I'll find if I go this way. Will it be the way I'm supposed to go? It is, it appears. Yeah, so that's the way I'm supposed to go. Can't go any further that way. I'm curious what will happen if I go up north, though. Apparently I'll get into an encounter. That's what will happen. Oh, well, these guys take nothing. Like, literally don't even need to have anyone else attack. Just Omega Cyclone and they'll die. Probably should have just had everyone defend, but I was just mashing at that point. There they go, they're dead. Those are the kinds of encounters I like, because they take 5 seconds to finish. Well, probably more like 20 seconds between everything, but... I can feel a controller. There's one. Alright, so there's one. I will have a few more to collect as well. Looks like that way's blocked off. I don't know what's over here, if anything. Okay, so the only thing here was a Cham. Still a really good thing to get. I do want to circle back around and come into that other entrance that would put me, I believe, right below this room. Just make sure there's nothing there. Okay, so I believe the room I was looking for is this one right over here. Oh, it actually skips that other room all entirely. Interesting. So this just kind of brings me... No, wait, this is where I came before. Am I getting mixed up? I think I'm getting mixed up. I believe I am getting myself confused. Was there really only the one way we could go? I thought there was another way we could have gone. But maybe I was mistaken. Okay, so I see in this center area I can come over here. Maybe that's what I was thinking of before. No, because that just brings me right back. Wait, is this literally just a loop? Is this literally... Yep, this is just a loop. Okay, so could have gone either way to get there. Well, now I know. It's just a loop. I guess I will meet you guys back at where we're supposed to be, because didn't see that one coming. Alright, let's just actually progress a little bit, shall we? We have been in this place for a long time. Gotta love that very clearly painted on wall texture there, too. Jeez, okay. We've got electrical cables. That doesn't seem dangerous. Sure. Okay. Now this is what I would call Soltis proper. And I feel... There it is. The last Cham. Okay. Let's feed that to the Cupil. Wherever those Chams went, there they are. We got a bunch of them. Now I might have to feed him a Cham, but we'll see. Nope, there it is. Cupil Final. Alright, let's check that out. So the Cupil Final, 300 attack and 100 hit. Cupil's final and ultimate form. It looks very impressive and packs quite a punch. I'm looking forward to it. Her attack is now 434. Her attack is comparable to Vice. Hot damn. She hits as hard as Vice now. That is your reward for painstakingly searching out all of these things. And we get a new enemy. So that's pretty neat. Let's see what Cupil Punch, Cupil Final can do. Oh geez, okay. He just eats them. Yeah, that's actually some really good damage. That is some strong base damage. But does he get confused? He did not get confused. That does not necessarily mean he is immune. I have seen enemies occasionally not get confused by that. It's rare, but it does happen. Or he might be immune. Not sure. We'll try it again. He really likes counterattacks, though. I have found it more likely not to confuse when they counterattack. But it is looking like maybe that particular enemy is immune to confuse. Which is too bad. But I guess I can't, break every encounter using that. Alright, I should probably heal up a little bit more. Magic is meaningless at this point. I can full restore my magic on a whim. So I might as well just use it for healing and then full restore it literally anytime I want. Doesn't even require being at a save point or something. Alright, so the only thing I need to keep an eye out for the rest of the game is treasures. Did this... Okay, it did not bring me... It is a warp pad, but it did not bring me back to the entrance, which is what it kind of looked like it was going to do. Okay, so there's that warp pad. There's a door there. Now it looks like there's another warp pad a little further ahead. Let's see what's through the door before I take the warps. We've got a guardian. Okay. Literally a guardian. Alright, fair enough. Well, is he immune? He is not. Hell yeah. Alright, we'll do some good damage. Honestly, this thing is about as frightening as the, Dracolith, really. I'm sure he has that search and then, that target search and then big attack. But I'm pretty sure I can just use the same strat I've been using against all the big enemies in this place. Hit them with Ica to confuse them. Do a Cutlass Fury on first round and a Pirate Wrath on the second. Yep, works just fine. Now, what I could do, although it would cost me some SP, is instead of having the Warrior Heart on Vice, which means I wouldn't get as much SP per turn unless I put it on somebody else, I could have the Captain's Hat on him, which is honestly what I would prefer to be doing right now. And with that oh, this is what our treasures look like in Soltis. Got a Moonberry. Yay. Thanks, game. Well, there's one in every dungeon, so... Makes sense, I guess. Oh. Okay. Guess I'm fighting another one. Sure. Well, I can't use my regular strat against you because there's another enemy here. So let's take out that other enemy first. There we go. Honestly, with that boost to her will, I'm wondering if Fina's Lunar Winds would actually be stronger than Omega Cyclone now. Because I'm pretty sure that goes off of her will. Alright, he's gonna target search. I'm not gonna be able to... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use the big attack. But I can confuse him, which will get him out of the target search. Maybe. Maybe I can confuse him. Yep, there we go. Cool. And then get rid of his attack altogether for this round. I like Cupil Final. It's a fun animation, and it's strong. Oh, he's almost dead. Okay. Literally anyone can finish him at this point, so... Boop. There we go. He got booped. I do really like the lollipop. It is a good weapon. Vice is level 51. That's impressive. And there we go. Get you a rank up in red. Cool. Alright, so now she has her final red magic, which is always good. Let's switch you to blue, I guess? Yeah, we'll switch you to blue, I guess. You I suppose, stay on yellow. And you, I guess, go ahead and switch over to purple, just because you're really close to finishing that off. And I don't need to have you on blue if Ika's going to be on blue. I wanted to... There we go. I wanted to fill out that little corner of the room on the map there. Okay. Now, I don't know which one of these warps will send me back to an entrance, or I don't know where these warps will send me. So let's try the first one first, and just see what it does. Alright. I guess I'm going to get into a battle first, before I can check and see where this put me. Sure, whatever. Oh, it's just these guys? Yeah, these guys are no problem. Actually, I want to test it. I want to test... Oh, these are actually different enemies. Looks like they're slightly stronger than the, like, rusted down versions that we were fighting earlier. So that's kind of cool. But I want to test, see how much damage this does. Okay, so it doesn't do quite as much damage. Now that might be because these guys are stronger enemies, or it might just be because it's, you know, a 6 SP move against a 12 SP move, not sure. So the next time I fight these guys, I will use Omega Cyclone instead and see if that does a little bit more. Easy. But it looks like it's fairly comparable, just a little bit weaker. There you go, Gilder. I should probably put you on green, honestly. Yeah, I should probably put you on green. Green magic is just useful. It's my healing. There we go. Alright, speaking of which, let's just heal up a little bit here. There we go. Now, where am I? Is this back at the entrance? Doesn't look like it. No, it is not. Alright, cool. So that brought me to another treasure, where I get yet another moonberry. Alright, sure, whatever. Useless treasure is useless. We've got another warp. So where does that put me? Puts me next to a door. Guess I'll go through said door. Is this where I came in? I think this is where I came in. No! Okay, so that is progression. So I found the path to progression. Take the first warp. I don't want to progress, though. I want to find all the treasures. Okay, so there's that door. Okay, I'm pretty sure I am back at the entrance now. I suppose I could test that by going through this door, which is probably a smart move. So let's do that. Okay, yes. That is putting me back at the entrance. Good to know. But I wanted to make sure. Alright, so this time we'll do the same thing, except we will take the second teleporter instead of the first teleporter. Just see where it brings me. Okay, well we got the big guy again, but we also have this little guy, so let's try Omega Cyclone and see what kind of damage that does. The last one did about 470. Oh! Looks like Lunar Winds is comparable. Might actually be a little bit stronger. Interesting. Well, that's really not, really not a bad thing. Because that way, Ika can either Delta Shield or confuse opponents, and Fina's Lunar Winds uses a lot less SP. So that's good to know that her attack is actually a little bit stronger. You really like... Things in this place really like counters. I mean, it's understandable. It's the final dungeon in the game. things here are supposed to be tough. I just love this animation. It's so good. Fina takes reduced damage because of that Cupil ring, reducing silver damage, and this guy apparently does silver. Well, he's a silver element enemy, so naturally his attacks would be silver element. Makes sense. Just like how when we change our equipment has a different, our attacks have a different element to them. So, you know, makes sense. Alright, well, we can just wrap back around to that teleporter there. Make sure I don't miss any other doors. Because I'm pretty sure this room is where we're primarily going to be getting the treasures here in Zoltas. Are all here in this room, really. Okay. So, we're not going to take that teleporter. We already went through that door. So we're going to take that teleporter instead after I get through this battle. Alright, we will go through this place, see where this one takes me. Most likely to more treasure. Okay. So, no door. Well, where does this go? Okay. So no door on that side. Still no doors. Interesting. Where do these go? Alright, so there's a door over there. And a teleporter over there. So we'll go for the door. And there is not another teleporter, so this is the only way we can go. Let's see what this treasure has for me. An encounter! And I believe this is the encounter we've all been hoping for here. Yup, here he is. The big man himself, Lord Bane. Alright, so to start things off, we are going to confuse Civilian Bane, put up a Lunar Blessing, and shoot him. So we're going to focus down his minion first. He can use Explosive Powder. On my next turn, I'm going to set up... Oh, yep, there's that Explosive Powder right there. How did you even do that? Holy crap! Okay. Got it, bud. They weren't kidding when they said avoid that at all costs. Alright, well, we can confuse his minion. He's gonna get a critical on his boss. Heck yeah. Maybe I should have just left him confused. Alright, well, I got a little bit of HP, but that's not going to save me. Alright, so we are going to go ahead. Sacrum? Sacrum. And then use Incremus, use a Glyph of Speed, and use another Sacrum Crystal. Wherever they went, there they are. Medicine Box. Man, this guy fast. Oh wow, okay, so that does all three to him in one go. That's frightening. That's honestly really frightening. Oh, he's gonna burst right away, and he's aiming for Fina, which I believe that took her out. I was really hoping I could get my 2 healing off before they took her down. This is going really bad. This is going extremely poorly. I was not able to really get any buffs on before they started really piling on the damage. I'd really love to have Enrique in this fight so that he could be defending me, but the game didn't want to seem to let me have that, so... Oh, and that heals him 500. I want to get rid of that. I can't do that without Fina, though, and I need to resurrect Fina. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is use a Ryzelin Crystal on Fina. Next, we are going to not have you defend. We are going to have you use a Glyph of Speed. And... actually, no, we're not going to have you use the Glyph of Speed. We're going to have you attack. Just to confuse that guy. Then we'll have you use the Glyph of Speed. Pipes of Doom. Summon? Summon. Okay. That's what I thought. Alright, well this will confuse this guy. Of course, I'll get a counter in. We'll resurrect Vina. Then we'll get the speed boost on her as well. I'll need her to use Lunar Winds to start doing something to Sylvan Bane himself here. Or Lord Bane himself here, I should say. Alright. Increase my speed, which will be very helpful. Okay. We're gonna make this work. I'm very curious if he is immune to... what am I thinking of, even? I'm curious if he is immune to... confusion. Let's find out. Okay. You need to use a Lunar Winds. You need to go ahead and use a Glyph of Might on Fina. Magic Lamp. This guy is just full of tricks. Okay, what does this do? Magic damage? Probably removes all of my buffs. It does indeed remove all of my buffs. Honestly, that's not the worst thing he could have done to me. Worst thing he could have done to me would be another one of those explosive powders. That still does a lot of damage. And it gets rid of all of his buffs, which will help. Now, is he immune? He might be. Looks like he is. Alright, well, we'll put another buff on Fina anyway. Just because it'll help. Oh my god, I really, really wish I had Enrique for this fight. Okay. Well, I need to do damage. I really need to do damage. So... we're gonna Rain of Swords. We're going to have you attack a Sylvan Bane to get them confused again. Even though it concerns me how little HP you have. Actually, there's a thought. I should get a surplus of HP going. Actually, there's a thought. I should get a surplus of HP going. This is what Aura of Valor is for. Go ahead and... or surplus of SP going, I should say. Go ahead and use Sakuren on Aika? I guess Gunslinger? Yeah, Gunslinger. And there's Explosive Powder. I might game over. I might game over here. Because this is going very poorly. That's gonna hit Fina. So she's dead. Yeah, there goes Fina.
I'm so sorry.
And here goes Gilder.
So...
well. First game over? That kinda sucks.